how to define unit setup in Autodesk 3ds Max. Okay, so if you have just installed 3ds Max and you would like to model something and you want to model at a true scale, for example, if I will define a box, I will see that I can input the parameters over here. So 100 length, 100 width, and height 100. But I would like to know what exactly is 100. Does it dimension in millimeters or in inch or something else? So by default, 3ds Max is set to generic units. If you go up to customize, unit setup, you can adjust the display unit scale. So this is the first element related to the dimension within 3ds Max. It's the displayed unit scale, so I will set that to metric and millimeters. And as soon as I will click OK, I will see that my box that initially had 100 millimeters, so 100 generic units, is now converted to a length of 2540 millimeters. So the software uses the internal system unit. So to check that, you need to go again to customize, unit setup. So this is the display unit scale, but we also have the system unit setup over here. And by default, it is set 1 unit equals 1 inch. I will set that 1 unit will equal 1 millimeter. So now if I will click OK, I will see that now my length is set to 100. So for example, if I want to define a biped, I will go to System, Biped, I will draw that biped. I see that I can adjust the height, so at the bottom in millimeters. So I will set a height 1800. Okay, so this will be, let's say, the average height. And this box now has only 100 millimeters, the dimension that we initially set. So this is really important. You need to adjust the customize unit setup, not only the display unit, but also the system unit. And I encourage you to do this before you start any project. It's a lot easier to rescale and define if you want to create various assets. So for example, now if I will define a plane, I can copy that initial box, I can move it. And let's say I want to make something like a wall. I would like a height of maybe 2000. This will be that wall, and I can then adjust either the width or length depending on the rotation to create that wall. So now the wall will be set to 2 meters, while the biped has a height of 1.8 meters. Okay, so hopefully you find this video useful. If you're just getting started with 3ds Max, defining unit setup is really important. If you find this video useful, please leave me some comments